Hello there, my name is Malika, my Pretty Feet 8, and I have been a foot model since 2018. And one of the most important jobs that I have is making sure that the stars of the show are camera ready. I always do my own pedicures from start to finish. I feel like because I know my feet really well, I can do a better job than somebody that doesn't know my feet. Plus, I save a lot of money by taking care of my own feet. I also notice that sometimes the tools that they use aren't appropriate for my feet because I don't have a lot of dead skin a lot of the time, and sometimes my feet look worse after I'm done with a professional pedicure. So since then, I just do all my own. I also take care of my toes all by myself because I love to add a lot of decoration and stamping plate designs onto my toes, and I'm not going to get that at the salon. So, I'm going to take you through my foot care routine from start to finish. So let's go.
The first step of my foot care routine is to make sure I'm at my nail desk because honestly, this nail polish remover will ruin my carpet. So I always keep my little plastic pad here underneath my chair and then I start removing the polish. After my polish has been completely removed, this might seem silly, but I literally just stick my feet, just my toes actually, into a little bowl of water and let them soak so I can get all the cuticles cleaned up. I'll probably sit here with my toes in the water for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long it takes for those cuticles to get nice and soft. The next step, after they're nice and soaked, is to start using the tools. I use this to scrape around the nail and underneath the nail to get off all the loose dead skin. And then I use some cuticle cutters to cut off any dead skin that might be connected still. I would do this on camera, but I am pretty sure I would hurt myself if I did because these are very sharp. After all that portion is cleaned up around my nails, every now and then I use this. It's just a nail strengthening cream because I've had polish on so much that they do get a little weak. So I like to put a nail strengthener cream on there. But every single time, and sometimes even multiple times a week, I will use a nice cuticle conditioner oil. I love the way it feels and it always makes my cuticles look much better. Especially if I've had some issues with dead skin around my nails, like I'm having right now because I actually broke that nail. So the skin around it is not very happy. So I'll just keep some cuticle oil around it to make sure that it stays nice and soft. Just gonna rub that right into my nail. I have the cream on there. It's pretty thick, and I'm gonna have to let it all dry and let my nail dry out from being in the water as well before I apply any polish. The next step is a 7-in-1 elixir nail treatment clear coat. It's pretty thick, so it does have a little bit of coloration to it. But as you can see, my nails are stained from the polish, so I try to put something on my nails that's thick to prevent any more staining. And the next step in my foot care routine is the polish. And as you can see, I make an absolute mess of it. But that's because I like the polish to completely cover my nails. So I make a mess with the polish. And then the next step is to take a shower.
After I've removed all the polish off of my toes, and trust me, you don't want to see that process, I literally just stick my feet in the sink and use my cuticle tool to peel off all the extra nail polish off my skin. But after all that is done, I use one of these. I only use it about once a month to once every other month if I've got any dry skin on my heels. So it's not very often that I need to use one of these. This is kind of like sandpaper and it just scrapes off any excess skin that might be on there. Every now and then I will use a pumice stone in the shower if I have been lacking on the foot care recently. For instance, if I'm on vacation, I don't really care for my feet as much as I do when I'm filming multiple times a week. Those times are also when I'll use a very good foot lotion. And my favorite foot lotion is O'Keeffe's Hardworking Hand Cream. This stuff is so great if your feet have cracks in them or a lot of dead skin. This stuff is like magic. It's better than their foot cream when your feet are in bad shape. So this is what I use in emergency situations. The rest of the time, I will just use whatever hand lotion I've got on hand. It doesn't really matter. As long as my feet are moisturized, I'm happy.
Now we're at the fun step where we get to add some cuticle oil all over those nails and make sure that my cuticles look perfect after taking all that polish off of there, off of the skin that is. And here's the final toes look. They look perfectly soft and perfectly manicured, exactly how I like them to look.
So after my nails are perfectly pedicured and my skin is free from dead skin, I will just apply whatever lotion I feel is necessary, and I'm done. There are definitely times when I feel like no matter what I do, and no matter how much I try to scrape the dead skin off of my feet, nothing is gonna help. It happens about once every 6 months. There's just a reset happening in my body, and all the skin just wants to come off at one time. During those times is when I like to use oil on my feet before I start filming, because the oil kind of hides some of the dead skin that you can't just scrub off. And that is it. That is my total foot care routine to make sure the stars of the show are camera ready at all times. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you again next month. Please give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel, and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me.